Hello beautiful people, you are welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be teaching you different types of necklines that we have, 10 different kinds of necklines that we have. I'm going to be illustrating with this paper how to cut those necklines. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, kindly click the subscribe button, like my videos and share with your friends. So without too much talking, let's get to the honey of this video. Papa, I'm going to start with the sweetheart neckline. So we are going to imagine, let's say this is an off-shoulder pattern. Let's say this is an off-shoulder pattern. This is just an illustration, okay? So I've taken 2 inches in. I'm going to come down by 1.5 inches. Then I'm going to connect like this. I don't even need to take these 2 inches. I'm just going to come down by 1.5 or 2 inches, depending on how deep you want your sweetheart neckline to be. Then you connect it to the armhole point. Then when you cut it out, it's going to form that sweetheart shape. See, so this is a sweetheart neckline. That's just how to connect. But after cutting your off shoulder, you just come down by 1.5 or 2 inches or 3 inches, depending on how deep you want it to be. Then you connect it to the armhole line to form your sweetheart neckline. So that is how to cut a sweetheart neckline. Now to cut a round neckline, you know the standard measurement for the neck width is 3 inches. After taking the 3 inches, then you take the depth of your neckline. Let's say the depth I want is also 3 inches. To get it properly, you first form a triangle. After forming a triangle, you come out by 1 inch from this edge. You come out by 1 inch. Then you connect. And then you cut it out. It's going to form our round neck. See, that is how to cut a round neck measurement. So this is a round neck, or you can also use a pattern master to curve out the lines, the shape. A curved ruler. This cannot form a round neck for me, so you can use a curved ruler. But if you don't have a ruler, I've just taught you the method to form the round neck. The next one I'm going to be teaching us is a square neck. That one, we are taking our standard neck width measurement for any cloth, which is 3 inches. Then you will take the length of your neck. This time around, let's use 4 inches for the length of the neck. And then we're just going to connect the lines like this. And you're going to cut it out just like this. As you can see, it's forming a square neckline. It's forming a square or box shaped neckline. So square neckline. This is how a square neckline looks like. So now the next one I'm going to be teaching you is a keyhole neckline. Take the 3 inches. After that, I'll mark another 3 inches for the round neckline, and I'll also mark another 1.5 inch for the keyhole. So this is how we are going to go about it. For the round neckline, I'm going to connect the square come out by 1 inch. You shape it out. So you cut it out. After cutting the round neckline, you open this place up to the down to the place where the 1.5 mark is. Then it's going to give you this keyhole neckline, as you can see. So that is how to form a keyhole neckline. After cutting your round neck measurement, your round neck, after cutting it, then you open another 1.5 inch or 1 inch or 2 inches, depending on how deep you want your keyhole to be. So that's a keyhole neckline. The next one is a scallop neckline. So this scallop neckline is a wavy kind of neckline. So after taking the 3 inches or standard 3 inches, you measure out the length you want. Let's say we want 5 inches in length. So I'm going to connect the square first to get the actual neckline. After connecting the square, then it's a V-shaped kind of. You connect your V. After connecting your V, you demarcate it. You divide it into. This is okay. Let's divide it with 2 inches difference, just for the purpose of 1.5 inch difference. Let's say 1.5 inches. You move it like this. Another 1.5 inches. You connect it like this. Another 1.5 inches. You connect it like this. Then you connect it like this again. This is how a scallop neckline. I used a difference of 1.5 inches. You can also use a difference of 1.5 inches for your clothes. Then you cut it out. You follow that shape. This is used mostly for scuba fabric or a fabric that doesn't fray, okay? So you don't need to turn the neckline because it's going to be very difficult to turn. So it's mostly used on fabrics that does not fray. So this is how you cut it out, and this is what it's going to give you. See how beautiful it looks. So this is a scallop neckline. A scallop neckline with 1.5 inch difference. You can also make this into a round shape. You can make it a round shape and just follow the 1.5 inch difference and make it into a scallop. You can also make it a square neckline. Just be creative about it. But it is mostly used on fabrics that does not fray. But if you want, you can also use it on fabric that you turn the neckline. You just need to be more careful when stitching the neckline. Alright, let's move to the next one. Okay, so we've done 5. So the next one is a boat neckline. To measure a boat neckline, remember the standard width measurement for any cloth is 3 inches. So for a boat neckline, you are going to extend it by 4 inches or 4.5 or 5 inches depending on how fat the person is. So you need to extend it because it has to be a bit wide to make it a boat neckline. So I'm extending it by 4 inches. Now the length, a boat is not always, if you've seen a boat before, it's not that deep. So the neckline shouldn't be too deep too. So you can use 2 inches or 2.5 inches or 3 inches. So let's make use of 2 inches. Then connect it like this. Connect it like this. You see, it's forming a boat already. So by the time you cut it out, it's going to be giving you a boat shaped neckline. See, it's wide and curved just like a boat. So that's how to cut a boat neckline. Now to cut an asymmetric neckline, which is one shoulder neckline, what you do is, if you want it on one side, you know the fabric is folded into 2. You open your fabric up. Let's say this is the wrong side. You open your fabric to the wrong side of the fabric. Then you measure the length at which you want the sleeve to drop on your sleeve part. So let's say for some of my clients I take 4 inches, 5 inches, depending on how deep they want the asymmetric to be. But for the sake of this paper, as you can see, it's very small. I'm going to be taking 2.5 inches. And then for the neckline, okay, before that, you are going to measure the neckline of 3 inches. After measuring the neckline of 3 inches, you give it a notch, give it a small notch, then you come back to this point where you marked how deep you want your asymmetric neckline to be. Then you connect with a pattern master from here to the notched part. See, this is another notched part, so we are not taking it from here. Remember, it's meant to come from one shoulder to the other part of the sleeve. So you are going to take your pattern master and connect the notched part to where you want the sleeve to start from. Then after cutting it out, see, it's forming an asymmetric neckline already. So see, one has a full shoulder while one is already slant. So that's how to form an asymmetric neckline. Now for a U-shaped neckline, U-shaped, almost like a round neckline, but it's not a round neckline. So you measure a standard of 3 inches. Then let's say the length of the neckline is 4 inches. So you first connect a square. For beginners, this is how I started my sewing before I could master the act of forming necklines without first drawing a square. But if you are a beginner, this is the best way to do it. So now, to form the U-shaped, you have to come from here, it has to touch all the lines, alright? It has to touch all the lines. So you come from here up to this point. So that is a U shape. Then you curve this place a little with about half an inch. So you know, remember the round neck did not touch this place. It just came like this, and it came like so. The U neck, it touched the lines. So by the time you cut it, it's going to be giving you a U-shaped. See, are you seeing it? This is forming a U-shaped neckline. So that is how to cut a U-shaped neckline. The next one is a V-shaped neckline. So this one is very simple. Remember the scallop that we did the last time? We are just going to measure the neck width. Let's say the neck depth is 3.5 inches. Then you are going to just connect the line from this point to this point like this, and that is forming our V neckline. This is a V neckline. It's as simple as that. So now the last one we are going to be doing is a Queen Anne neckline. This neckline is a very unique one. So let's say we are taking our neck width of 3 inches and we are taking our neck depth of 4 inches. So we are going to connect the lines. So this Queen Anne neckline is a combination of a square neckline and a sweetheart neckline. Alright, so what we are going to do is, after drafting the four corners, the square shape, we are going to measure. You know, we calculated 4 inches for the neck width, for the neck length. So we are going to take half of it, which is 2 inches. After taking half of it, we are going to come up here by 1 inch. After coming up by 1 inch, then we are going to connect. I hope you can see. The Queen Anne neckline is a combination of the square neckline and the sweetheart. So after cutting it out, you see what it's going to give us. After cutting it out, so this is how to cut the Queen Anne neckline, and these are the 10 necklines that I have for you. Don't forget the Queen Anne, the V-shaped neckline, the U neckline, the asymmetric neckline, the boat neckline. This is the square neckline. This is the keyhole neckline. Remember, this is the scallop. This is the scallop neckline, and this is the round neckline. And then this is the sweetheart neckline, mostly used for off shoulder, bustier, and all of that. So thanks for staying tuned till the end of this tutorial. I hope this was helpful and insightful. Please give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Till I see you in my next tutorial, I want you to know that I love you and I care about you. Bye.